Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Big Ambitions, where we are back with a Bernard who is much happier now than he was at the start of the previous video. Look at that, he's got a happiness now of 70%, which is very good indeed. He did a little bit of exercise, he's making some money, and very excitingly, he read a book. Look at that, I mean the boost you get from that is a little bit daft. Bernard read a book for a bit, and that gave him a plus 25% happiness boost for 3 days. I mean, that's quite the book. Can I go and read that book? Because it sounds completely amazing. That is very good. So there we go. Happiness up to 70%, which is good. I'm glad we took the time out to go and make sure that Bernard was feeling okay because, yeah, we had a tricky time of it recently. He ended up in hospital and he was doing lots of running around and he was probably very exhausted. So it was quite good that he's had a little bit of time to just, rest and recuperate and sort things out in his mind and such like. And now he is ready and raring to go, which is good because we do have a couple of things that we need to get sorted out. The only thing is, we can't deal with one of them right now because it's Saturday night. So we can't call up any kind of recruitment agency people and get them to send people over to our brand new lawyer business, Big B's Bills, because of course the recruitment people are closed. It's the weekend. They don't work at the weekend. So we can't do that. However, can we go and look at this? So Big B's Bouquets has run out of flowers again. I think we have got an order in. To buy in quite a few flowers. Where are Big B's Bouquets? Deliveries. So yeah, we've got 2 lots of cheap flowers coming in and then 5 boxes of the expensive flowers coming in. However, a few people in the comments did say, if we're going through the expensive flowers very quickly, maybe we could just nudge the price up a little bit because clearly they are selling quite well. And you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do it. Let's go for it, shall we? Let's possibly eke up the money on each of these. So, I don't know, $39 for the expensive gifts, $22 for the cheap gifts. Maybe with the cheap flowers, we'll pop those up to $30, and then the expensive flowers, how much do we push this? The expensive flowers are not our best selling thing, so maybe don't push them up too much. How about we put them at $47, just a little touch, you know what, 48. Let's just really push the boat out there. So I don't think we are the cheapest anymore around here, but we're still, we're selling some very good stuff. We're selling some very nice things and still fairly reasonable prices, I'd like to think. So yeah, there we go. We'll go for that, I think. What is the big seller? It is, unsurprisingly, it's the cheaper flowers, then the cheaper gifts, then the expensive gifts, and then the expensive flowers. Okay, there we go. I wasn't expecting that. I thought maybe the expensive gifts might be the sort of lowest sellers, but no, not over the last 7 days. Anyway, so there we go. That's that done. And let's check that again. So it's 2 cheap and 5 expensive. Okay, right. That is all very good. That's good. So I think what we'll do now is, because it's late on a Saturday, we haven't got much else to do. So Bernard, treat yourself to a little bit of TV watching. Maybe watch TV for 5 hours. Have a proper big sort of TV binge. So there we go. I'm not quite sure what you're watching. That looks a bit like the news. Yeah, that's like some sort of like news. That's like a weather thing, doesn't it? That's telling him the weather for the next 7 days or whatever. Right, so skip through to the end of that. So there you go. You've watched a bit of TV. And, I mean, maybe could you read a book for an hour? Just have another little kind of lovely read of a book. Just do that for a bit before you go to bed. Yeah, watch some TV. They can wind down. I do find it weird. They just stand there. They just stand there, look like that. Oh, okay, hang on. We have some other stuff to deal with. So the expensive flowers are now completely gone, I think. Hang on. Finish reading your book. There you go. Yay. Oh, look at that. 95% happiness. Bernard is delirious with joy. Right, so I imagine, have we got no of the expensive flowers at all now? Have we got none? 0. Okay, right, so none of them at all. And the cheap flowers are down to 79. Okay, maybe let's add another box of the cheaper flowers. Just because I think they're also selling quite well. Okay, that's good. And then, what are we doing? Running out of modern cheap male clothing. Okay, so over to the boutique. Modern cheap male clothing. Modern cheap male, we only have 59 left in stock. So have we sorted out delivery for that as well? Yes, we have. Okay, I must have done this at the end of the previous part, and I've completely forgotten. Although, and hang on, it's modern cheap. Did I order in the wrong thing again? Modern cheap mail. I think I might have ordered in the wrong thing. Hang on. Go to the clothing store. Go to deliveries. Yeah, we don't need that. We want modern cheap male clothing. Modern cheap mail. Yeah, 2 boxes for $2,000. Crikeys. Okay, but modern cheap male clothing, and deliver that on the Sunday, please. Yeah, there we go. That should be quite good. So that should sort out the 2 stores again, which is wonderful. Right, here we go. Let's see how much money we made today then. So go and have a bit of a sleep. Wake up at, I don't know what day. It's going to be a Sunday. Have a little bit of a line. Wake up at 9 o'clock. There you go. Let's see how much money we made. We made $10,500. Okay, that'll come down a bit because we did spend quite a bit on deliveries and such. But even so, we've got $11,000 now. And we have an entirely free day, Bernard, because we can't do much at the minute. We'll have a little bite to eat. That's quite nice. Yay. So we're going to do something which we haven't done for a while and which will again increase happiness. We're going to go for a walk in the park and maybe a sit down in the park. So I think the nearest park to us is the gigantic park just there. So I think we will just walk straight up here, and we're going to walk. We're going to have a lovely stroll, and out into the road. I assume Bernard did look both ways before he ran out into the traffic. But yeah, we'll go up here, and we'll just have some time in the park. We just sort of sit there for a bit, because the bonus you get from the park lasts for absolutely ages, and I think the longer you stay in the park, the longer the bonus goes. So we'll just spend the entire day in the park just to give us a great big happiness boost, because that is key to many things, is the happiness. So hang on a minute, we're going to go to the park. That is not the park. That looks nice though. It looks like a nice place to go have a nice cup of tea and a cake. But I think the park is round here. Yeah, it's near this thing. It is near the there's a fancy thing. Yeah, it's just on the other side of the road. So we can cross over here, run into a railing, sorry Bernard, and then, over here it is. So I think as soon as we go into the park, we should... Where's a way into the park? Is there one that way? No, it doesn't seem there is. Hang on, we're going to go into the park this way. I assume we can get into this park. I'm going to assume this is a park that we can frequent, although, looking at it, maybe we can't. It's a massive park. Why can't we go in? Why can't we go in and enjoy the park? Hang on. No, I refuse to believe that park there you can't go into. That's a bit silly, isn't it? Is it that park there? Do we have to go into that park? Ah, botherations. Okay, do you know what? We're going to keep going. We're going to run to the other park. It's not even 11 o'clock in the morning. So even if we get there at lunchtime, we can spend the afternoon in the nice park. So, right, let's keep running. That park is seemingly out of bounds for whatever reason. Right, there we go. We're at the park, and the little kind of smiley face icon is appearing over our head, which means we're having a lovely time here. And do you know what, Bernard? Does this bring back memories? Because when you arrived here in New York, about 70 days ago, I would say, this was kind of your home. You lived in the park for a bit. You lived, I think, maybe even on that bench there, possibly. That was where you sort of rested every night for a good, 2 or 3 days, was it possibly? I can't quite recall, but you did live here for a while. So hopefully you can sort of reminisce back to that time and think back to the humble beginnings and such like. But yes, we're having a lovely time in the park. So let's see what that's doing. So walking in the park is giving us a plus 30% happiness boost. And then when we leave, that'll be given a time. But I think, the longer we stay in the park, the longer that's going to last. So we will just sort of mooch around for a bit for the afternoon. I wonder who that is. There. Maybe one day Bernard can have a lovely statue of him here in this park to, commemorate the fact that this is where his amazing tale began. I do not know, but right. Okay, let's sit over here. We shall sit on that bench. We'll have a chat. Let's have a chat to that person. It says we'll wake up. We're not going to go to sleep. We're just going to sit down. We're going to sit down. Maybe we've bought our book. We're going to look around and enjoy the nature and the birds and all that kind of stuff. So we'll do that. We shall rest until 10 to 5. And then we'll do a little bit more resting. Let's have another... I don't know. It's going to take us a while to get back home, isn't it? So we'll go for another, 2 hours possibly. So another 2 hours of resting. Ooh, okay. People have finished their training. Now, people in the comments have said that we have to be a little bit wary about the training, because if it gets too high, they're going to start asking for things we might not be able to provide. So I think 76% is quite high. So what we're going to do is we're now going to put Kathleen Lewis into one of the stores, and then we're going to take out somebody else and then start training them up. And I think, do you know what, Kathleen Volk there, you can get trained. So we'll train you again to 68%. I think that seems like an okay number. So yes. Also, people have said that we need to get a security uniform. And yes, you are completely correct. Yes. Let's sort out a security uniform, shall we? So, create a new preset. What are our security people going to wear? And they need to, look like they mean business, but fantastic fashionable business. I'm thinking a suit's not really security, is it? I mean, that doesn't look like it means business. That's sort of okay. That doesn't have the range of colours. That is sort of okay. I wish the colours were brighter. Maybe we go for that blue. And then on their legs, again, we've not got much in the way of colour. Maybe go for blue and red. Because, they're not as bright as I would like. But yeah, they're sort of nice sort of contrasting colours there. Shoe-wise, we've got browns or greys. I mean, this is very disappointing. Okay, we'll go for those, look, but maybe in brown. Because, it makes it, at least it's a splash of some sort of colour. And I am thinking maybe that hat, but could we give them an orange hat? And I don't think they need an apron. Although a security vest in green with red writing. Yes. Perfect. There we go. There they are. There's the security outfit. Oh, hang on. Do we have to do the same again for that one? Oh, can we not just copy it over? Oh, crikey, that's a bit fiddly, isn't it? Hang on a minute. Right, so I think it's that one. They have more colours. The ladies' clothing has way more colours. Which is, okay, we want to try and keep it consistent. So hang on a minute. Yeah, they've got a blue sort of t-shirt on, a bit like that, actually. A bit like that. And then leg-wise, it's just sort of regular red. Can we find where they might be? I don't think they have an equivalent. A red skirt is about all we're going to get to match the red sort of, I don't know what they are, like trousers, jeans type stuff. Okay, do you know what? That'll do. That's fine. Shoe-wise, we'll have, again, these are way more interesting than the men's options. Okay, you can have yellow shoes. The hat, yes, we'll have the orange baseball hat. And then, here, we will have that, but in green. Yeah, okay, so they sort of look the same. I would like to make it a bit more interesting, but I don't think we can. And this can be just consistent across all of our stores. So this can be security wear. There we go. And then save that. I never did check with these whether there's no sort of male equivalents. I forgot about that. It must have defaulted to the female options, and I just went and did those without sorting out the male equivalents. Okay, right, hang on. We can do that. I'm just going to go and update bouquet wear and boutique wear with male equivalents in case we hire some chappies to go and work in the stores. Because, they don't have any kind of proper outfit right now. So hang on, let me go and sort them out. It shouldn't take too long. Right, there we go. Bouquet wear and boutique wear now have their own male equivalent uniforms. However, you might notice that the boutique wear uniform does look a little bit different. I did have to make a few changes, mainly because I couldn't get the colours to match, which was a little bit of a shame. The original uniform, the female uniform, had a pink t-shirt, and I quite like that, but there isn't a pink colour in the male clothing, which is a little bit of a shame, I'm going to be honest. I would like them to wear pink, but they can't. So I've swapped the t-shirts for this sort of teal colour, which does match, which is quite good. And then I've got rid of the little kind of visor type thing they were wearing, and I've given them headphones because it's a fancy boutique place. You go and buy exciting bits of bespoke clothing. It's all quite sort of fancy, and there's, neon signs on the wall, and it's all very sort of exciting and modern. So instead of having a hat on, they've got headphones because, that's cool and exciting, isn't it? And then I got rid of the big apron. I think they did have a kind of a great big apron on because I thought they don't really need an apron. they're not sort of, serving food or working at bakers or whatever. So I got rid of the big apron and they're wearing a little one because it just adds a splash of colour. It just adds a little bit of colour and that's kind of it. So there we go. That's all sorted out. So it's a little bit different, but I still quite like it. And then we need to make sure that people are now actually wearing those things. So here we go. Kathleen Lewis, you are customer service. You don't have one of those on. Yeah, we don't know where you're working, actually. Hang on. But you, over here, security, you can have security wear, as can you, as can you, as can you, and then as can you down here. I don't know if we see the security people. I don't know if they sort of wander about the shop. I need to go and check. Are they actually there? They have a locker, but I don't know if they sort of appear in the shop and wander about and, I don't know, look menacing at people. I'm not entirely sure. You've got bouquet wear. You've got boutique wear. Okay, right. That's all very good. So what we need to do now then is Kathleen Lewis needs to be assigned to somewhere and then somebody else can come out. So Kathleen Lewis, how about you take on Edith Berman's role over in the boutique? In fact, no, let's start at the bottom show actually. Jeanette Walter has got customer service of 27%. So we'll swap you around, I think. So could we put you into Big B's bouquets? So you're in there and Jeanette Walter needs to come out. You can then be unassigned and then we can train you. Yes. Okay. And then we need to go into Big B's boutique. There is a better way of doing this. Eventually, when we get a little kind of sort of headquarters building and we hire managers and such like, everybody can get trained on the fly. But right now, this is how we're doing things. Okay. And then we want to get, where's the person that was quite good? Who's got the, you're cleaning, that's customer service, that's security. Hang on. Did we not assign the person to the, did we not assign them to the boutique? I thought we'd assign them to the boutique. Where's the person with the good, where are we? Primary skills. Here. I'll put them in the bouquets. Hang on, not bouquets, boutique. Again, it begins with the B and it's got a Q in it. It confuses me. Right, okay. Big B's boutique. Go into here. Right, so there's a gap there. And then, yes, we can put Kathleen Lewis in, who also doesn't want morning shifts. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Both of your goals have been met. And there we go. Wonderful. So in the afternoon, we're going to hopefully get some very, very happy people. I mean, customer service could be better. It could be better. So hopefully that'll creep up a bit and satisfaction will creep up and then we can get even more money. A few people have pointed out that because we have one point of sale, we've got one little kind of checkout-y thing. We can only have 20 people per hour. The building limit is 30 per hour. So we're sort of doing ourselves out of 10 customers per hour potentially, but we'll sort that out at some other point. Right now, I just want to kind of get things up and running at a very basic level. So there we go. We spent time in the park. So now, if we come out of the park, and I think each time that happens, it's going to give us a little teeny tiny bonus. I think when you go past these things, I think that's when the park experience begins. So I think, yeah, if we now go out of the park, can we find out how much that's going to last? 11 days. 11 days for a plus 30% boost to our happiness. Just for spending an afternoon in the park and sitting on a bench. Yep, okay, that's good. That's 11 days of jolly for Bernard, which is wonderful. Right, so we've got that done. Now what is the plan? We're running out of expensive flowers already. Are we? Are we actually really? Hang on. Inventory and pricing. We're down to 16 expensive flowers. Oh my word, and 81 cheap. Okay. Right, hang on a minute. Monday morning, please. Can we get a flower delivery? Can we get 4 boxes of the cheap, 6 boxes of the expensive flowers? There are only 25 flowers in the expensive flower box. So it's a little bit, it's not as much of them as the cheaper flowers, but we're going through those quite quick. We are going through those very quickly indeed, down to 16. And we've got a little bit of time left as well. So, okay, yeah, we do need to, we're going to order some more of those in. Hopefully that's going to be flying through that and making some good money. That'd be quite nice. And I think we'll just go back home. And do you know what? To save all the running, we might even take a nice cab home if I can find one. I'm going to run down the middle of the road until we can find a taxi driver that's willing to not run over us and take us back to our house. Although right now, it's not looking very good. Is there anybody who drives a taxi around here? You there, you, come here, come here, come here. No, you're driving. You there will do. There you go. That other person driving away lost a fare there. We'll go with you, please. So pop into here, come all the way back down here, and we'll go home. Yeah, go home. $60. A complete bargain. Brilliant. Right, pop inside. We will... I don't know. Again, we've got some time left. Let's watch a bit of telly. Let's watch, I don't know, hour and a half of TV. Because we can. Because, it's part business game and part role-playing game. We'll read a book for, I don't know, an hour. Like that. Read a little bit of a book. Wind down before bed. And then pop into bed. Right, okay. So we'll wake up at... we might as well wake up as near to 8 o'clock as we can. Because as soon as 8 o'clock comes around, we want to get on the phone to hire some people to go and work in Big B's Big Bills. So we'll do that. How much money did we make? Over 10 grand again, which is completely brilliant. Okie dokie. Right, have a spot breakfast, delicious, fresh food. And now we need to get on the phone. So here we go. Now this, I don't quite know what to do now. I don't know. Should we hire lawyers, I'm guessing? So is it you guys? It's not them. Because they're the people that work in retail. These are the office workers. Okay, so give these folks a call. What type of employee are you looking to hire? I would like to hire people to go and work in Big B's Big Bills, please. And that's a lawyer's office, yeah? We will have full time. And now here's the thing. Here's the thing. We've got, at the minute, 2 desks. But we could easily get 6 in there. We could easily, now we've got 21.8k in the bank, we could just go and sort out some desks and computers and everything else. So I think maybe, do we just get 6 people, deliver them to us by the end of tomorrow, it would be, I imagine, because it takes a little while for them to sort out. So give us 6 people, or, do you know what, do we go for 8 people for 4 grand? And then... potentially, no, we're not going to train the lawyers up because they're going to be really expensive per hour, aren't they? But what if we go for 6? We'll get 6 people in the building. Hang on, can the building hold 6? Wait there. Hold on, city workforce. I'm not entirely sure how many people we can fit inside here. Building limit is 8. Okay. But am I starting... do you know what? Because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we hung up that call. Okay, hi, I'm back again. Sorry, important things to do with. Lawyer, full time. Let's get 4. Let's get 4 across one day. 2 grand for them to do that. That's fine. So you do that, please. Bring back 4 people. We will hire 4 people and then we'll see how it goes. Because I don't know how it's going to work just yet. So, okay, confirm that, please. No, it's all good. It's all fine. So you do that. And yeah, Big B's Big Bills. I don't know. I feel like that's going to be too low. It depends what we pay them. If we pay the lawyers $330 per hour, then charging other people $300 per hour is not going to be a good sort of business model, is it? So we need to see what the lawyers would like before we set our prices. So we'll have a little look at that. We'll see what happens with that. I'm not entirely sure. But right, okay. So now we've got some more time to just kind of pootle about. Is it worth... that opens in 1 hour at 9. That opens a bit later, doesn't it? It opens at 10. Yeah, can we see the security person? Are they actually visible also whilst we're here? Can we do a spot of cleaning? I know the cleaner is sort of... they're getting a bit better. They are doing some more stuff. But could we do some more cleaning around just before people come in? Because, that's important. It's a big, important thing. We want it to look shiny and clean and professional. Right, there we go. Just tidy these bits up. And then tidy that bit up over there as well. And I think that's that done. Yeah, okay, marvellous. And yeah, when this opens, yeah, do we see the security person? We've got the dome things. We've got the domes. And I think the security here is amazing, isn't it? Oh, closed or secured. But there we go. Right. You've just sort of... And yeah, you security. I think they are. Okay, they're looking at the what? Maybe turn around. There we go. Yeah, look. They do actually appear. The walls and floors are so ugly here. Yes, they are. When we've got even more money than this, when we get about 50 grand, we'll come and sort that out. When we're rolling in money, we're going to make this place look amazing. I mean, it's going to be predominantly green because, you know, flowers, the stalky bit of flowers and the leaves, they're green. And then maybe have some nice splashes of colour dotted about. But there we go. That's looking good. Have we got plenty of space in storage? There's 12. And yeah, I think we've got 16 storage in there. So that's pretty good. Okay, right. That's very nice. And then we will just nip across to the boutique. Let's poke our nose in here for a second, just to make sure that it is also nice and clean. It does look okay. I think it's just opened because the security person has just magically appeared. Is there any cleaning to do? No, there's not. Okay, the cleaner here doing a very good job. Stuff there is looking a little bit low, but they should sort that out. They'll restock those in time. Right. Okay, wonderful. Things are happening and it's all looking good and we don't have very much to do. We need to sort of kill a bit of time until the recruitment people call us back and give us information about lawyers. What we will do is we'll nip over here, we'll grab some food to put in the fridge because I think we're down to what, 4 or 5 bits. So we'll stock up on food again and then we do need to actually nip over and buy some more furniture for the office. We need to get some more computers and tables and chairs and what have you. So we'll do that as well. But yeah, we'll pop in here first, look, grab some stuff, drop that off back at home, and then yeah, we'll nip out and buy some more furniture. Right, here we are at Mr. Scott's office supplies, and I know we could have called them up and got the stuff delivered, but we're not doing anything else. So to save a bit of money, we'll just come here and pick the stuff up because it's absolutely fine. So we do need a couple of extra computers. So I think they're the computers there. So we'll have 1 and 2 of those. Okay, so that can accommodate the other 2 lawyers. They want these 2 chairs. So that's already on 4,200 monies. And then desks. What did they have? Did they have standard desks? I think they did. So I want 2 desks. So now we can fit 2 more things in here. They had a printer, didn't they, last time? So maybe this time around, do we get a paper bin and then get all that? Hang on, no, get rid of the paper bin. Maybe we could treat them to, I mean, yeah, maybe some filing cabinets would be quite nice, but I was thinking possibly over here there is a cheap coffee machine and a cabinet with drawers. Is it worth just treating our lawyers to, you know, a bit of a place to store some stuff? Drawers, that's handy, but also a cheap coffee machine. I mean, it's no teapot, but it will provide caffeine and possibly, you know, drive the lawyers on to do amazing lawyery things. There we go. That'll do. 6,600 monies. Place that order. There we go. Thank you so much. And then we shall head out here. And then, yeah, we've got a fairly lengthy trek back over here. But yeah, if we set the destination, we can make it back there and then we'll sort that out. So, yeah, how long is that going to take? I'll be done. We'll be there by mid-afternoon, I think. By mid-afternoon. So, yeah, let's just run back over there. I mean, maybe, do we get a taxi? No, do you know what? We're okay. We're okay. Bernard's had a little bit of a break and he's okay again now. He's okay to sort of, you know, run and, you know, do everything on foot. So here we go, Bernard. Let's get this all done. Let's go and put these into the office. Okay, let's place all the things. So desks. We shall put down the 2 desks. So we'll have that one. I mean, let's just put them in line. Sure, that can go behind there. And then the other one can go, yeah, place it. It can go in line like that. And it can just go like that. That's fine. And then go to here. We'll get the chairs, put them underneath the tables because that's generally how that works. Multi-purpose chair, place that. And then the computers can go on the tables. I know this is revolutionary stuff. Right, get a computer, pop it onto that table. And then let's put down the thing. Cheap coffee machine. I've bought 2 of them. Okay. Can we put... Right. Oh, hang on. You can put the cheap coffee machines next to the computers. Okay. Right, these two people in the window are going to have to be irritated by the other two people behind them who don't have coffee machines on their desks. But these guys do, because I bought 2 coffee machines when I should have bought 1 and a cabinet with drawers to put the coffee machine on top of. But never mind, not to worry. It's all fine. It's going to work out okay. Right, there we go. The office is sort of ready to go. It is ready to go, but we just need some people. We need some people to actually go and work in it now, and then we can set prices and see how that goes. But, right, okay, let's pop this back into our place. Just pop that into there. And yeah, we'll put that back on it. We'll, hang on, park this, and then pack the ball away, and then grab that and put that onto it. That means the sort of a flatbed thing will not vanish, and we can sort of, yeah, keep using it, which is fine. Right, okay, park that, thank you. Okay. Where are we? 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock in the evening. I assume the money is still coming in quite well. Oh, okay. People have finished training. Okay, so Kathleen Volk now is pretty good, I imagine, at doing security stuff. So why don't we put you, assign you into the boutique, and then security people that are working in the boutique, it's those two. You've got 43%. So why don't we unassign you and then train your skill in securitying? And then we can go to here again. We're not going to make a permanent thing of this. Where are we? Clothing store. Go to scheduling. And yeah, security guard. Kathleen Volk can go into there with her security skill of 68%. That is pretty good. And yeah, look, security is now up to 67% overall in Big B's boutique, which is good. How much are we losing now in the boutique to theft? 147. That's, again, it's not brilliant, but it's a lot better than it was. And then if we look at bouquets, how much are they losing? Nothing. Because the security is completely and utterly perfect in there. Okay, do you know what? That's okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. This is all good. We've still got about 70,000 monies to pay off on the loan, but there we go. Okay. So I think we just need to wait. The big thing, hang on. Jeanette Walter is not a son. Oh yeah, Jeanette Walter. You are, where are you? You're here. You're going to go and do some training on customer service. You're going to do some more. Absolutely. Yeah, you're on 37%. You're getting there. Let's give you some more. Do some more training, please. Make yourself even better at doing the customer service. Right, marvellous. And I think maybe, let's have a quick look on here. So, we're over here. This is kind of like our base of operations now, over here. It's not grandiose, we're not in the fanciest bit of town or whatever, but it's okay. We've got a sort of couple of shops here, got the office there, we live here. Next door, along here, is a warehouse. And a few people in the comments have said that in order to make use of the warehouse, you do need sort of a headquarters building as well, which we will get. We'll get that in time. But maybe because the warehouse is right there, right now, we could potentially just grab it before somebody else does. If we leave it too long, somebody else could rent that out, and it's right next to us, and it would be really convenient. So I think for, what's that, 8 grand? Why is it so much up front? Oh, it's the deposit. The deposit is 6,500 monies. Good grief. 218 monies per day is absolutely fine. I can cope with that. That's not too bad at all. So maybe just for security, if you like, just say, right, I've got first dibs on this. We'll just grab it. We're going to rent it. There we go. We've rented this. I don't know how to do anything else with it right now, but we've rented a thing. Warehouse number 1. I mean, for now, that'll do. That will do. But, yeah, okay, right. So we've secured that building. So I think what we'll do... Oh, look, there's a new little icon appeared. There's a new icon. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is make sure that we have, like, yeah, headquarters building. I think that's going to be... Do you know what? It's not that expensive. 21 Broadway actually isn't that expensive. I mean, that there, you can fit 10 customer capacity. I don't know what we need for a headquarters. That's the only thing. I don't know what to do. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, that building there, the big tower, That looks amazing. Can we have 17 7th Street? That's going to be like an apartment, like an office in there, isn't it, on a floor? $162 per day. But it's 4th hour. We can't do it right now. Okay, do you know what? This is fine. This is fine. We're just going to go to bed. We'll do some other stuff. Let's do some exercise. Spend an hour doing some working out. That's fine. And then we'll go and read a book, I think, because that's quite sort of unenergetic. 5 hours. Yeah, do you know what? A 70-hour boost to happiness. But surely we've read many books in that time. Surely we've covered off quite a few books during that period. Right, and then wake up at, who knows? I don't know, just before 9 o'clock possibly. There we go. So what money did we make today? Only 8,200. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe the prices were a bit too high. Can we see what people are thinking about pricing? Pricing is 80%. Okay, do you know what? Well, I hear you people. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down ever so slightly, although we do appear to be the cheapest. Right, no, we are the cheapest everywhere. I feel a bit like we shouldn't have to do that. Okay, no, maybe not there. That's all fine. Beersman, what about the florist? Pricing 77%. Okay, so could we maybe drop these down and just the tiniest bit? 47. That's fine. We are going to need some more expensive flowers. We're going to need those, please. On Tuesday. Can we get them delivered on Tuesday? What time do they do deliveries? I think it's early, isn't it? Wednesday. We are going to need quite a lot of expensive flowers and possibly some cheaper flowers as well. Maybe not quite as many boxes. But yeah, cheaper flowers. Bring that down to 3. Yeah, do that, please. But okay, we're on 16,600 money, so that's pretty good. I notice we've got one candidate. One single candidate is there. $79 per hour. Okay, yeah, that seems pretty good. So we'll leave it until all the others come through. We need breakfast. Hang on a minute. Got a lot of choice now. Got quite a lot of good food options in the fridge, which is nice. Right, we'll just potter about and wait for more employees to come through. And then maybe on Wednesday, on day 73, we can see exactly how effective the office is. That's the... Okay, go in the warehouse. Is this ours? Oh, this is very exciting. Look at this. This is massive. How far... Have we got our own forklift? Yes, I can't drive it. How big is this building? It doesn't look that big on the map. The building does not look this big on the map. We bought a special TARDIS building. Dimensionally engineered warehouses. Brilliant. Okay, yeah. I'm just driving a forklift. I've got nothing to lift with forks. Just driving it around because it's fun. Okay, I would have thought you had to have a license to operate one of these. But you know what? Nobody can see me. Nobody needs to know that I'm doing this illegally. I possibly should park this up and go and do something else. But here we go. Let's park it. I thought I'd crashed it then, but no. We'll park it in the middle. So put that there. Right, there we go. We can go zooming about in a forklift. That's all very good fun. Right, we will just hang around. Yeah, it's still just the one. It's still just the one person. Yep, okay, fine. That's a door. Can't go through that bit. And then, yeah, eventually, when the office is up and running, we'll try and look at what we do with the warehouse. But yeah, I think we need to get an HR building in first, from what people are saying. But, right, do you know what? We'll figure it all out. Let's just let some time tick by and get some candidates in. Right, there we go. A little bit of time has passed by. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening on Tuesday, and we have our 4 candidates in to go and do some lawyer stuff. And they do have quite a varied range of lawyering skill. We've got Joan Vincent down here with a lawyer skill of 23, and then we've got Regina Souza up here with a lawyer skill of 49. Which is quite good. So quite a range there. But I think we'll take them all. We'll take them all and we'll just see what we get up to. And do you know what? I'm not even going to haggle the price. I'm not even going to bother because it's fine. We can afford that. It's all good. And I think, yeah, they should be going automatically into Big B's Big Bills. So I'll hire you, you, and you. Okay. Right, so now we can go to here. We do have some sort of warehouse type thingamajig here, but I'm not quite sure how that works. We'll come to that in a bit. So over at Big B's Big Bills, I think, yeah, capacity per hour is 4. So we could get that up to 8 if we wanted to, but we're just going to kind of leave it for now. Just figure out what we're doing with 4 people before we then dive in to get any more. And yeah, so the lowest market price is 321. So what if we put 320? We'll go for that. So it's still a tiny bit cheaper. And then scheduling wise, let's just put these people in. So you and you and you and you. At the 4 computers, you are happy, you're doing your hours per week, as are you, as are you, as are you. Okay, so green ticks in their requirements, that's all very good. And do we make them work on a Sunday? If they work on a Sunday, that's 56 hours per week, and that means they don't have their full-time requirement because it's a bit too much. So, do you know what? You can have Sundays off, you guys. I'm letting you have a Sunday off. We'll take a financial hit for a Sunday, but that's absolutely fine. So I think that's kind of it. I don't imagine the law firm would have security. It might need a cleaner, possibly. It might need a cleaner. So we'll sort that out at some point as well. But I think that should be it. I think that's kind of it done. So we haven't got much else to do right now. Other people are finishing their training, which is all very good. We are out of the expensive flowers. We're sorting that out, I think. Yes, hang on. So go to employees. So Jeanette is not doing anything. So train you up for 354 monies. That's fine. And then train you up in security guarding. Absolutely. Get that up to 63% or whatever it's going to be. Right. Marvellous. And then I think, do we just go to bed? We have got that stuff ordered. Just to check. Just to really check. Wednesday morning, cheap flowers, expensive flowers. Yeah, okay, do you know what? Buy 8 boxes. We'll have 8 boxes of expensive flowers and 4 of cheap flowers. Just to make sure that we don't run out, because they do appear to be selling quite well. Yeah, they are doing well. The expensive flowers have overtaken the gifts. They've actually crept up a little bit, which is what you'd expect from a florist. Right, okay, yeah, that's good. Oh my goodness me, yeah, look at that. The flowers are just really flying off the shelves. Right, marvellous stuff, I think, because we don't have anything else to do, and Bernard is completely and utterly delighted. We'll spend, I don't know, more time reading a book, because we can, and then we'll just go to bed. And then in the morning, we will go make sure... Oh, hang on a minute. More stuff is happening. We'll go make sure that the lawyer place is up and running. Right, so flowers are sorted. Cheap flowers. Ooh, expensive gifts and classic cheap male clothing again. Ah, crikey. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on. Inventory and pricing. So expensive gifts. We've got 203 of them in stock. I suppose if they're flying off the shelves, maybe that needs topping up. Expensive gifts. Fine. All right. Yep. Expensive gifts. Let's just get some of those in. Why doesn't it filter them on the shop type? I don't know. Expensive gift. Just get 1 box because they're expensive, as you might imagine, because they're expensive gifts. Right. That's that done. And then the other thing was classic cheap male clothing at the boutique. Okay. We are down to... No, that's the bouquet. Bouquet residence, there we go. Right, boutique, clothing symbol. Modern cheap female is looking low as well. Classic cheap male is 52. Modern cheap female, oh crikey. Okay, so classic cheap male, modern cheap female. I get very confused. Classic, and I now want 2 boxes of classic cheap male, wherever that might be. So hang on a minute, there it was. So 2 boxes of classic cheap male, because that is running out. And then also, yeah, maybe a couple of boxes of modern cheap female would not be a bad call. However, can I find that? I bet I can't very easily. Modern cheap female. 2 boxes of that too, please. They're quite expensive, but they do make some good money when they get sold. Right, okay, and can we have them on Wednesday, please? There we go. Right, that's that all sorted. Bernard, I think it's time for you to go to bed, my good sir. Wake up at, I don't know, 8:36. How much money did we make? Only 6,500. We have got messages from people. Okay, hang on. Wait there. We'll look at those messages in a second. Who are they from? Hello? Who are the... Oh, they're from our employees. Hang on, who's that? Who are you? Somebody working at a supermarket. Was that where we worked initially? Oh, we haven't worked there in ages. Can we get rid of that? Oh, no, we'll keep the contact, actually. Mary Garcia. Oh, she was one we negotiated with. Nathan Hernandez. Hey, boss, I've been enjoying working here so far. Moving forward, I have a new demand. Gold health insurance. Ah, right. Okay. So people did say this was going to happen, and it has happened. And Jeanette Walter would like bronze health insurance. Okay. Can you wait a while with this? We need to sort some stuff out first. Okay, I don't quite know why the shops didn't do so well yesterday. That was a bit of a shame, but I think Big B's Big Bills can now be opened up. I think we can open it. So what time does it open? What time we scheduled to open? 8 o'clock. Oh, we've missed a little bit of trading time because Bernard was having a lie-in. Open it up. Let's open this up and see what happens. It's a Wednesday, so we should have 4 days of trading. Let's go and see what happens in the office. Is everybody here? Has everybody turned up for work? Hello? Let's go and say hi. Hey, guys. Oh, who are you? Who are you in that seat there? Who's that? I want to know who that is. Which employee is this? Because they are dressed like Bernard. Okay, I don't know who that is. Oh, we don't know who they are? Can't we figure out which employee that is? They're just sort of nameless faces and bodies in chairs doing typing. Oh, okay. Well, whoever you are, I like you because you've got proper exciting clothing on. These guys aren't going to have a sort of a set, sort of uniform, by the way, because they're in an office and it's fun. They can wear whatever they like as long as it's exciting and vibrant and colourful and not drab. No grey suits, please, because that's incredibly tedious. Okay. Right, they're just going to kind of just sit there and do some stuff. Okay. I don't quite know what to do. Do we look at setting up a headquarters? Again, this is going to be a voyage into the unknown, I think. But I feel like that's the next big thing that we need to do. But then again, I don't know how to do any of this. How big does a headquarters building need to be? So, hang on. Well, let's turn off all the other things. Hang on. Turn off the retail things for sale. Turn off bookstores and supermarkets and everything else. Turn off Murray Hill because we know where we are. Okay. So, in fact, put Murray Hill back on. I assume there's a little office around the corner that can hold 10 people. I think that is. $51 per day. But we're making quite a bit of money anyway, so I'm not so bothered about the amount of money we spend per day. That is $200 a day, just short of. That one is $70 per day. What's the big one? What's the big fancy building? A nicer office in the biggest building around. $162 per day. So 28 traffic index and 50 customer capacity. I don't know if that's important. Got no idea if these things are important or not. That building's on the corner though. That does look quite good. We've got 40 traffic index and 50 customer capacity. Do we want to do that? I've got no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of feel like if we're going to do it, we do it properly and go for this. And that can be a great big headquarters building where we can run Big B's business bits and bobs. All the things we need to run. Do you know what? Let's do it. It's $6,500 initially to get it done. $200 per day. That's absolutely nothing at all. That's like, what's that? About 5 bouquets of flowers, is it? So that should be fine. So do you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's rent that building and start a new business. It can be a headquarters. Okay, now we need to give our headquarters a name. Right, here we go. What do we call our shiny new HQ? I think we call it Big B's Big Base. I like that. I did want to call it Big B's Big Base Operations, but the game wouldn't let us because that's too long. So Big B's Big Base will have to do. So there we go. But yeah, it is our base of operations. That's where all of our exciting kind of logistics are going to be handled and HR stuff can go in and everything else. So do you know what? Let us begin work on Big B's big base. Right, we have ourselves a headquarters. Oh, and there are many things across the top that I do not know how to deal with. Okay. We open between those hours. Is that fine? Is that okay? Is that our opening hours all the time? I really don't know. Logistics managers. Okay. Only seated logistics managers can be accessed. Purchasing agents. Okay, they need Cs. HR managers. They need Cs. Headhunters. And then settings. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. We need to have the right thing. Background colour. Logo colour. Font colour. Is that way around? Yeah, that's it. I quite like that. It's like a planet with a building on the top. That works quite well. I can't see what other kind of HQ type things are there. Where is this one? I can't see where this one is. Can't see where that one is in that big list. Yeah, it's quite small. I can't zoom in on that list. It's a very small list. And I'm not as young as once was. My eyes aren't that good, even though I've got my glasses on. Right, never mind. That's quite good. I like that. Big planet, HQ on the top. That's where all of our global operations, which are primarily confined to New York, but that's where the global operations are going to go. So save logo changes. There we go. I quite like that. I suppose we should go and buy some stuff. I suppose we need to get 1, 2, 3, 4 more desks and such like. Is that what we need to do? Maybe we could ring that in. Could we ring that delivery in, maybe? Can we get the other people to bring the stuff to us? Because, again, we're going to have to go and sort of wander about and do stuff otherwise. Hang on, contacts. Can we get... Here we go. Hi, call you. Hi, how can I help you? I'd like a delivery, please. To... Big B's. Oh, there you go. Big B's Big Base. I was going to say, is it there? But no, it's here. Big B's Big Base. Delivery time Thursday at 10 in the morning. Can you not do today in the evening? Dear me. Okay, so Thursday in the morning, 10 o'clock. And then, yeah, can we get some stuff? Can we get 4 computers? So we'll get 4 of those, please. That's good. And then we need 4 desks for the computers to go upon. And do you know what? You can start with standard desks. So that's fine. That's 7,000 money already. We're going to have to hope today that we make quite a lot of money. Maybe the lawyers don't have phones, do they? Possibly 4 phones. That might help. We'll have 1 bin. Oh yeah, 4 chairs. Where are the chairs? Multi-purpose chairs. Want 4 of those. We'll add a plant, because of course we will, because why wouldn't we? We'll get a cheap coffee machine, and we will get... can we not get a table to put that on? Oh, okay, that might have to go on the floor or something. I'm not quite sure where that's going to go. No, I don't know where that's going to go. Maybe we can put it on top of a cabinet. We'll get a water cooler, and we'll get a cabinet. There we go. Can we have all of those things, please, for 13,260 monies? Good grief. Do you know what? Order it. It's fine. It'll all be good. There we go. Right, they're going to bring all that in to our HQ tomorrow at 10. Okay, which means we have an entire 24 hours at a bit of a loose end. We've got no objectives, no alerts, nothing that's sort of going, help, you need to sort this out or that out. So we'll just mooch about for a bit, I suppose. I don't quite know what we can do, Bernard. What can we get up to? Do you know what? To make sure your happiness is good, why don't we just pop back home and... That's a warehouse. Let's pop back to our actual house. There we go. Brilliant. Pop back to where we live, where the bed and such is. And yeah, we'll just read some books and watch some TV and do some exercise and pass some time. Right, there we go. We've read books, we've done exercise, we've watched TV. We haven't got much else to do. So I think, Bernard, you can have a very nice early-ish night. When it's 10 o'clock, maybe it's not that early. So if you wake up at about 7 minutes past 8 in the morning, that's fine. But I'm quite interested in what's going to happen with our lawyer office, because today is going to be the first day of proper trading there. How effective has it been? How much money did it make? Why has our profit come right down? What's happened there? Okay, although, hang on. Let's have a look, shall we? So, Big B's Bouquets made 6,600. Big B's Boutique, 1,500. That's not very much. Why are we not making as much as we used to? Why is that not really sort of bringing in the money anymore? I don't know why that's the case. Maybe, again, it's too expensive, possibly? Do we need to bring... Our prices are already dirt cheap, though. They're dirt cheap. Unless we need to do some marketing. Because marketing is a thing. Hang on, Bizman. Go into Big B's Boutique. Yeah, we have no marketing, so maybe if we promoted it a little bit, would that help? Customer service has gone up quite a bit. That's quite good. But it got less customers, look. We have less customers in. Which, of course, means if we have less customers, we're selling less things. Okay, so that's a bit of a nuisance. However, I can't help but notice that Big B's Big Bills lost $1,673. So we made $640 in fees, but we paid out $2,200 in salaries. Oh, okay, right. One thing we might want to do then, pop over to here, maybe just increase that to $350, just to get a tiny bit more money out of people, and then possibly we only made two lawyer things, 2 claims, whatever you want to call it. We did 2 lawyery things. Oh dear. Okay, right, that isn't great, is it? That's not great. We have got quite a big pile of money, but that's not going to be very good at all. Okay. Pricing was at 8%. But the prices were really cheap. I don't fully understand. Oh, hang on, no. Customers over time. 24. Maybe it takes a while to sort these things through. So maybe it takes a long time for these things to get completed. Maybe you start one lawyer thing and maybe it'll be right. In 3 days' time, we'll hear back and we can sort that out. And maybe some got completed in 1 day and some didn't. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how the lawyer thing works, evidently. Do you know what? If our pricing has been perceived that badly, maybe we should not increase it like we have done, but maybe we should make it significantly lower. What if we put it at 250? Let's set that at 250 because then we might get more people coming in through the door. And it's better to get more people coming in and paying a lower price than have a higher price and get nobody coming in at all because they think it's a complete rip-off. So let's go for that, shall we? Let's go for that and see if that does anything. And then, in the meantime, we need to go and eat a bit of breakfast and then we shall head off to our wonderful new headquarters building where hopefully there should be quite a lot of... Oh, hang on a minute. I thought I told you very clearly, don't get too ambitious in Murray Hill. Capri, I thought we could stay good friends, but not if you're planning to take over my neighbourhood. Until you shut down one of your businesses, expect to feel my anger. What does that mean? What do you mean expect to feel my anger? What are you going to do? Oh dear. We've annoyed the chappie. We've annoyed him. Okay, active rival attacks. There is an ongoing rivalry between you and Thierry and Laurent Moreau, who makes $3 million per week. I don't think you need to worry about us. You don't need to worry. It's fine. Look at that. Your weekly income of all of these things is preposterous. The web agency not doing so well, but everything else. Look at that. The jewellery store. I want to set up a jewellery store. I want one of those. At the supermarket, 1.2 million per week? That's preposterous. That is preposterous. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Right. So you've got a lot of money and now you're threatening. You're like the second most successful person in the entire game. I don't think you need to worry, but okay. Fine. Oh, and you've got some real estate stuff as well. Well, of course you have. Clearly. Oh, you own pretty much all of the things. You own many, many buildings. Okay. Right, so we've got a way to go to catch up with you, my good sir. I don't think you need to be too bothered. Okay, here we are at Big B's Big Base. Oh, look at that. It's very big. It's a very big base. Where's the door? Oh, the door's over here. The door is over this side. Okay, this is good. Oh, it's huge. It's possibly slightly excessively big for what we need. But do you know what? It's fine. It's $200 a day. It's a complete steal at that price. Okay, So one great big room there, and then two little kind of office rooms over here that are linked together. Okay, I feel like one of these needs to be like a big meeting room. We need one of the big kind of boardroom table things, and people can stand around it and talk about numbers and show graphs and pie charts, and they can talk about revenue and income and tax and things. But I don't know what any of that means really, so I'm just going to put a table in there and hope for the best. However, in about 20 minutes-ish, we should get a delivery here, which will be quite good. And also, yeah, we've got these two people that are not doing anything. So hang on. So you've got 57% customer service. We'll increase that, because that's not very much. Security gone 63. The other one got up to 68. Okay, so I think then, Nathan Hernandez, do we train you again? Oh yeah, you do want the gold health insurance thing. You do want that. We haven't given you that yet. Okay, let's train you up again. We'll train you up again, and that kind of clears those out of the way. Okay, right. Let's just go and kind of hang around and wait until the delivery arrives over here at Big B's Big Base. Right, there we go. The stuff has arrived, which is all very good. I think inside I did see, there we go, a little hand truck, hand cart thing. We will go and grab that. And now we are going to have to make quite a lot of trips to get this sorted. So, okay, we'll take the cabinet, the water cooler, the coffee machine and a bin. Okay, that's all we can do right now. So, not essential things. Where are people going to set up? So if one of those is going to be like a big, I think that should be like a meeting room with the big table. That could be like a sort of a break room, and everybody else can be in here. I don't want one of our people to have their own office, because that feels a little bit kind of fancy and exclusive, doesn't it? So how about we put a small cabinet? This seems just lost there. Look at that. That is ridiculous. And then can the cheap coffee machine go on top of the cabinet? No, it can't. Okay, we're going to put that there for now. And then we're going to get the bin, which, I mean, really, hang on. We should have put them, where are people going to be? Here are the loos. I think maybe they should be over here, look. So hang on, put the water cooler. Although, if this is going to be like a little break room, the water cooler could go in there. And then the bin could go here. We'll put the bin there. But then, yeah, we'll grab that thing and maybe put that into that corner. This room is too big. This room is farcically massive for what it's going to have in it. But Joe, never mind. Right, pop back into the lift, go back outside. Hope that no one's nicked all our things. That's not what I thought was going to happen. I want to pick up my stuff, please. There we go. Right, we'll have the desks. There we go. That sign's sort of in the way, but never mind. Right, where do we put our desks? So let's place them here. How about we have them in sort of pairs in front of the window? That might be nice. So we'll have one like that, and then another like that. So people can have a chat is what I'm thinking. And then another like that, maybe. And then the other one sort of backing onto that one like so. Wonderful. Right, grab the thing, back we go, grab the 4 computers, let's get them on the desks. Okie dokie, here we go, the final telephone is going onto the desk, and there we go, all sorted. Everything that was outside is now in here. The plant and the desks and the computers and the chairs and the phones and everything else, they're all in here now, which is all very good. So we'll park that up over there, and now I'm not entirely sure what we need to do. We do need to get some more flowers in, that's okay. So let's maybe set that up. So what was it again? Hang on. Cheap flowers. Okay, we can do that. Where are we? So Big B's bouquet. How many of those do we have? 19. Okay, we need another flower delivery, please. Don't need the gifts, but on Friday, could you get us possibly that set up again? In fact, do you know what? Just no, that's an entire shelf full, isn't it? That might be a bit silly. Like that. 10 boxes of flowers, please, for $2,500 of your dollars. And there we go. That will do the job for that, I think. That'll set that up quite nicely. Okay. So now, what do we do in our great big office here? How do we, hire people? How does this work? I don't know how this works. Big B's Big Base. is here. 21 Broadway, very fancy, but we have no roles of any kind. So how do we hire these? Do we have to go through you guys? Do we have to call, not employees, who would it be? Not our rivals, don't call those guys. Not them. Business. Oh, there you go, business. Do we call city workforce? Hang on, give them a call. Hello, hi. At Big B's Big Base, can you please... Oh, they have to come through here. Oh, crikey, this is going to be expensive, isn't it? This is going to be very costly to get this all up and running. Okay, how about headhunter? What if we get a headhunter first, and then we use our headhunter to then headhunt better purchasing agents, logistics managers and HR managers for our own headquarters? That would make sense, wouldn't it? We can train them up as well. We'll have 2 candidates, I think. We'll pick one. We'll pick the better of the 2 in one day because I'm impatient. Yeah, okay, do that, please. No, I've got nothing else I need you to do. It's all going to be fine. So this is now going to do completely nothing at all. It's just going to sit empty and idle, but also it's going to look very impressive. It's a massive building. It's enormous. What a great big thing that we own. Right, brilliant. We've got ourselves an HQ. This is all very exciting. Well done, Bernard. It's all coming together slowly but surely. Okay, what I think we'll do is we'll potter about with Bernard for a bit just to make sure that he is okay again. So what time is it? 3 o'clock. So do you know what? Read a book for a very long time. That's fine. So 5 hours of book reading. Because Bernard does love his books. We're out of all of the flowers in the florist. Okay, that's possibly a little bit of an issue. Hang on a second. Go to here. Go to deliveries. Bring more boxes, please, of things. 6 and 6, please, on the Friday. Thank you so much. And then, yeah, we'll watch a bit of TV because why not? What time is it? 8 o'clock. So watch TV for, I don't know, 2 hours or something. There we go, that'll do. And then we'll go to bed. And then we're going to wake up in the morning and we're going to hope that the lawyering business has actually made some money this time. Because it didn't make any money the other day. Please tell us we made lots of money. 11,718. Okay, where did that come from? Hang on. First things first, breakfast. Don't start the day on an empty stomach because that way bad things lie. So let's have breakfast and then we shall go and look at numbers and stuff. Oh, look at that. That's much better. Big B's Big Bills made nearly $5,500. That is very good. Big B's Boutique, a little bit disappointing. 2,800. Potentially better than it was the other day. But I think that's come down from a high, so maybe we need to do something about that, possibly bring the prices back down ever so slightly. And Big B's Bouquets, 4,400. That is okay. That is not too bad at all. And then, yes, of course, we're sort of shelling out a bit of money for a warehouse and the actual sort of HQ building, and then various other things. Parking fees. 120 money in parking fees again. I don't quite know where that's coming from, because I thought it said $5... Oh, hang on, is it $5 per hour or something? No, because 24 times 5 isn't 120, I don't think. I don't quite know where the parking fee thing is coming from our wonderful pink fan thing. But, you know what, it's fun. We can afford it. It's okay. So, that's looking pretty good. I like that. So, let's hope that Big B's Big Bills just continues to be really successful. And I think, over time, what we'll do is, we shall add 4 more things into there, 4 more desks, and get 4 more people in, and then possibly notch the price down a tiny bit more to try and get more people coming in and just get lots of business. And then maybe even we could have a floating person in there that could get trained up, unless next time actually thinking about it, we're going to get our headhunter over at Big B's Big Base. And then we can use our headhunter to we'll train them up a little bit first, I think. Send them away on some training to make them very good at headhunting. And then when they've done some good headhunting training, we can then get them to hire the other things. Where is it? Hang on, Beersman. We'll get them to hire a purchasing agent and a logistics manager and an HR manager, and we'll find out what they do. But I think with those in, we're getting quite close to kind of automating our businesses. And that's kind of what I want to get to. I want to get to the point where we can go, right, I want to set up a fast food place, Big B's, Big Burgers or whatever. And then we can just set it up, and then we can go, right, you, managers, manage it for us, please. We've done all this. We've done the managing for many days. I'm going to go away and do Bernard things. You look after all the stuff, make the money, and then just give it to me in a great big pile. Thank you very much. That kind of thing. So that is what I would like to happen in the long run. And then we can spend more time doing more sort of fun stuff rather than, as people have pointed out in the comments, rather than running around kind of, picking up this and picking up that and whatever and stocking things up. We can do more sort of fun things with Bernard, and he can live an exciting life, as well as obviously, opening up more stores. I want to open up more things. I think really the ultimate goal has to be, I would say, maybe a couple of goals. Number one, it would be quite good to own an entire building. Like to actually own a piece of real estate. And I'm not saying the biggest, most shiniest sort of, skyscraper or whatever. Just a building here in New York. If we could own that, that would be quite good. And also to get up to $1 million. That would also be pretty good, wouldn't it? Owning $1 million would be amazing for Bernard. Because of course he came here with $20 in his pocket and nothing else. So if we could get up to $1 million, that would be quite good too. And I think, sorting out our kind of headquarters building is going to be quite a big step toward getting things coming in and sorted out a little bit quicker and making some very, very lovely cash. So next time when we come back, we're going to work on that. We're going to get the headquarters up and running and see where we go from there. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Big Ambitions. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. I'm brilliant at doctoring. I'm very good at all that kind of stuff. But we have got a flashy lights Nino machine, which is all very exciting. It's Kite Club, that's what it is. It's Kite Club. It's the craze of sweeping the hospital. Everyone loves a kite now. Stay with us, Mr. Anderson. We all know what comes next. Say it along with me. We have to go over to the Wheel of Names.